We're back, man. We're back in World of Warcraft. The Hunter lives. I'm still debating on the talent summary. I haven't put any talent points into anything yet, but I'm still leaning towards survival, even though in the Burning Crusade talent tree, since we are using Burning Crusade talent trees, Beast Mastery Hunter is king as far as PvE. What's up, Josh? How's it going, man? But I think I'm going to go with a survival build, which is more of a control build for like controlling being able to basically like control more mobs at once. And so we'll see how it goes. I keep missing my shots. There we go. I was trying to get my wing clip down. So the hardest, you're also leveling your hunter. Nice, nice. The hardest part with the hunter I've found so far is that you really run out of mana fast. So, I mean, I run out of mana so quick. Like you can see, I pulled 3 mobs here, and almost immediately I was, running into mana issues. So I think going alchemy is going to be good. Having a lot of mana potions, and also maybe stacking some intellect-based gear if we can at some point. But wow, at level 17 to be having mana issues is pretty crazy. the Lord Offenser. Uh-oh. Are you going to offend us again? Hmm. Hmm. I don't know why that didn't work. It should have worked. Hmm. wonder if it's coming up with... Do I have... Let's see. World of Warcraft. So WoW. Add-on. Spell ID. Let's see if we can get this to work. No, Rogue is good. Yeah, and I mean, Rogue is really good in Burning Crusade. Well, Rogue is good in just almost every expansion, but yeah, Rogue in Burning Crusade is really good. In fact, let's see. Yeah, in Burning Crusade, Rogue is like damn good. All right, so let's go to... I may just want to get... I don't know. I'm doing a lot of work just to get these weak auras to work, but we really would be better served just to get a nameplate that actually shows our debuffs properly. The problem I'm running into is that Kui nameplates, for whatever reason, is showing some debuffs, blah, blah, blah. Some debuffs, but it's not showing all debuffs. And that is the problem. That is a problem. Something we'll have to rectify at some point. But what we can do in the meantime is we can take a look at Immolation Trap. Spell ID currently is 13795. Let's go to Immolation Trap, and we're going to go to Trigger, and we're going to say exact spell ID 13795. Okay, we know that's correct. Or a name, or a name. I don't know if this is going to make it work or not. I'll give it a go. Nah, still not working. I don't know why, that's so weird. Let's get rid of... Let's see, this one we're going to hold on to for now. This one doesn't work either. And they were doing the trigger based on... Yeah. Exact spell ID. Spell. Freezing trap. Yeah, that's for that. And then they had one for aura applied. Combat log spell aura applied. We could try that one. Let's go trigger. Combat log. Spell. Combat log spell aura applied. Let's try that. Combat log spell. Aura applied. Source unit target. Source name. No. Relation trap. I don't know if that's gonna really work. Spell ID. Let's do that. 13.7. Well, bullocks. That doesn't work either. Let's see how they do their explosive trap. They're basically doing spell cooldown charges explosive. Well, that's kind of not really what we want, though, I don't think. Spell cooldown charges count spell explosive trap. You try it. Trigger 1, trigger spell type. Trigger type spell. Non-charges count. Hey Volker, what's up, man? How's it going? Come on, buddy, get back here. It's so much easier when I have my keybind on different things. Oh, and there you go. It actually worked. Huh. Weird. You're leveling your human hunter too? Nice. Nice. Yeah, unlike most people on the server, I'm actually leveling from level 1. A lot of people are just boosting their characters, but I am choosing not to do that. I wonder if, since I can drop traps in common, it might be easier just to send my pet in, do Serpent Sting, and then when the trap's ready, just drop it? Probably not. And then if we wanted to. Probably don't even need to use traps right now. Yeah, so Josh is... So yeah, we got... You guys will have to add me. You guys will have to message me and game your friends' names, your character names, so I can add you guys to my friends list. I'm trying to get up to where we can do Dead Mines, which shouldn't take too long. I mean, don't forget, guys, if you guys don't know, because I didn't know, someone had to tell me earlier. Talk to the vendor, one of the goblin vendors in Stormwind, and you can buy the scrolls of experience here, which stack times 2 to give you 100%, and they're free. You know what I mean? I think I added. Didn't I add you already? Let's see, friend. Your name looks familiar. Yeah, you were already added. But yeah, you can get these big-ass bags, portable holes for free, and buy as many as you want. You can buy a coin purse, which gives you like 30, 50,000 gold, or 25, I think it's 25,000 gold. So my character has it. So you can get yourself tons of money. That way you don't have to worry about, you know... Yep. That way you don't have to worry about, you know, backspace or whatever. You can just focus on leveling. And money's not really needed too much because, you know, not too many people are really putting stuff in the auction house. So it's more just about leveling and, you know, experiencing the server and, you know, what they've modified. I'm leveling from level 1 because I want to be able to see the new quests as they come to me, just so that I understand what they are and how to do them, so that when the official server comes out, you know, I'll know how to do these custom quests that they've created. Alright, do I have any left? I still need... Oh, no, I'm done. I guess we need some Murlocs. Let's go hit the coast anyway. We can pick up the one quest. Oh, we got multiple mobs here. Yeah, Yeah, this week aura is bogus. It's really just letting me know when I can drop my trap again. It's not letting me know. It's not tracking the actual damage against the target. Yeah, the custom quests have been pretty decent. They've been pretty good. I don't want to say they've been like great, but they've been pretty good. But they've been pretty good. Yeah, this is a vanilla plus server, yeah. Official launch is probably still like 2 to 3 months out, I would imagine. This is the beta 3, and they're going to compile all of the, all of the changes here, the bugs that people report, and then we'll see, then they got to fix all the bugs that people find over there, and this goes for a month. Started a couple days ago. I think it's going to go near to the end of this month. I think, and then. They'll compile all the bugs that people have reported. They'll fix those bugs, and they'll probably do one more really short test, I would imagine, just to make sure all the bug fixes worked as expected, and then they'll do the release. So I'm guessing 2 to 3 months is what I'm guessing for the release. But it's going to be cool. It's going to be really good. The server runs fantastic. It's in London. I'm in the United States, and I'm pinging around, through VPN. I'm getting 127 ping, which isn't great, but even though it's a 127 ping, it's instant. Like when I hit watch, when I press this button, I mean, that arrow comes out quick, so there's no delay. It's super responsive. I mean, look at this. I can jump around. I mean, it's very responsive. So, it doesn't feel like I'm on a 128 ping. It feels like I'm like a 20 ping. I'm getting 140 ping. Are you using a VPN? Because I'm using exit lag currently. I don't think I have enough oil, do I? Nah, how much oil do I need? Oh, I only need 5. I'm not going to do the Murloc quest because it's annoying. Oh no, that's one of the best things about it, Thrash, is it's really unique. It's actually really unique. They're using the Wrath of the Lich King client. So I'm actually using the Warmane client, but it's the Wrath of the Lich King client. And I don't know if I want this trap. And what it is it's only 1 to 60. It's 1 to 60, but you get 61 talent points. And the talent trees are Burning Crusade talent trees. So imagine you've got a Burning Crusade talent tree, you've got 61 talent points that you're going to have at level 60. They've tuned the quest and the leveling speed to be slower, more like vanilla. So it's going to feel when you're leveling like you're leveling almost on a vanilla server, because the pace of the leveling is going to be pretty slow. But the client is Wrath, so it's really good. It's really smooth. And there's going to be mostly TBC type stuff. I think as far as like pets and world creatures. But there's so many changes. You got to go to the website, man. I think I've got the website linked in the description of the stream. You got to go to the website and just read all the differences. There's a link on the main menu on the website that talks about the changes. But yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, the client's really good. Runs really good. I mean, they've been working on it for years. This is something that's been in work for years. I've been monitoring this project for quite a while. I've actually never played on a TBC classic or TBC type server that's using a wrath client. That's pretty cool though. I like the idea. The torch. Yeah, they've changed the water, haven't they? This does not look like normal. This does not look like normal water. They've modified it. It looks like what they've done is they've got the vanilla water engine, but they've modified the texture. Looks like a vanilla water engine with a different texture. That's what it looks like. Yeah, and then it's much darker at nighttime. Yep. I don't know if you guys saw my screenshot in the Discord, but if you go to the Discord, I actually put a screenshot in there. Let's see. Of a cool... Here, I put this screenshot in here. This is what it looked like in Westfall when I first got to Westfall. Look at that cool like color that they used there. That was really cool. This was like nighttime in Westfall. Oh, we just leveled up by discovering a place. No, we still need a Murloc. Oh, what is this? We still need Murloc eyes, I guess. I guess because we have increased experience, we should just do them all. I have 10 talent points, and I have not used a single one yet. Okay, so that's interesting. Because I really shouldn't have 10 right now. I should only have 9, right? Because you got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So yeah, you can see we do have 10. It looks like we got 2 talent points, didn't we? You've gained, no, 1 talent point. We must have got 10. I think at level 15 we got 2. I basically did some math on this. Like to get to 61 talent points on a 60 leveling, leveling through 60 levels, basically what they're probably going to do is give 2 talent points every 5. Like so at 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, and 55, we should get 2 talent points. And I'm thinking at 60, we're going to get 3 talent points. That would put us to 61 talent points. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know if that's what they're going to do, but I'm pretty sure that's what we're going to do. And since I have 10 talent points now, I'm pretty sure I already got 2 talent points at level 15. Because that makes the most sense. Me too. Okay. All right. It's weird how it's showing it over there. Let's do this one. Wrong one. Damn you! Wow, that was like the perfect drag. All right, cool. This shows that you can see that my pet currently doesn't have growl turned on. Now he does. So off, on, and then this just shows our current aspect, which can be really useful. Sometimes, you know, you're going back and forth and you forget what aspect you have on. It's nice to have that there. So... Server shut down in 20 minutes. Why are they shutting down the server? Hold on a second. Why? Wait, they just posted an update. In 20 minutes, the realm will go down. First patch deployed. This will require a launcher, patch, push, maintenance, server round. Alright, so it looks like the server's going to go down for 15 minutes. Alright, cool. So we're going to lose... We'll just have to do something for 15 minutes. I don't know what. Hopefully. This is a patch, so... I don't know, man. I hope it only takes 15 minutes. Yeah. Bummer, right? Yeah, look at that mana regen. Sucks. Look at my mana regening. It's so slow. Like, so slow. Should have a dagger. Oh, privateers. Oh, nice. That's an upgrade. That is an upgrade. What does that look like? Oh man, privateer's cave. Cool. Normally he has a dagger. Still haven't applied any talent points. Gotta do that at some point. Achievement earned. Explore Westfall. Epic! Server restart in 13 minutes. Get your ass kicked from spiders. Nice. Yeah, I figured that's where you were. Yes, Morpheus. Yes, the spiders. I don't think I can do Briarthorn. No, I can't pick up Briarthorn yet. Oh, let's get some Earthroot. Our skill in herbalism is only 60. I think it's 70 for Briarthorn. There's a lot more herbs. They've also put a lot more herbs in the world. I mean, this is a lot more herbs than there normally are in this. Unless this is like TBC or something. I don't remember TBC herb placement, but in Vanilla League you wouldn't see this many. Oh yeah, and the guild that's on the server that's fairly big anyway is this one. It's called Explorers. There's 61 guild members. So if you guys want, I can invite you to that guild. Hopefully, though. I mean, there were a lot of people logged on earlier today. I mean, there were like 40 people in the guild logged in earlier. I still can't get Bruiseweed. I didn't realize I had my torch. Check it out. So this is the torch you get for the quest. Killing, I think, Murk Deep or whatever, or not Murk Deep, whatever. The one over here by the Westfall Lighthouse. So make sure you grab this quest. So at nighttime, if you want to whip out your torch for a little bit of better visibility. You got the portable holes? Yeah, those are cool. Yeah, just go to the miscellaneous vendor, get the portable hole, get the coin purse, and make sure you get your experience scrolls here. I mean, I grabbed like 60 of them. They stack twice, so you can get up to 100% experience gain, which is good. Because we're trying to level, to 60 hopefully before the beta goes down. I didn't want to boost, I wanted to go ahead and do the leveling experience, but getting the extra experience is nice. Server's going down in 7 minutes. For the patch update. Wow, I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty cool. I love the colors that they went with here. Yeah, these night skies are really good. Good vibe. Yeah, it looks fantastic, man. Love it. Love this kind of colors they went with here. This is not normal color for... I don't know who did this. I think Intra's on the art team. I'll have to ask him about it. He was in my stream the other day, talking to me. He's one of the people on the Project Epoch team, and he said he's on the art team. So maybe he's one of the people that made some of these changes. Captain's shirt. Holy crap, how come my inventory is full even though I have like so much. It's hilarious that my inventory is full because I have so much bag space. Oh man, that's crazy. We're going to dismiss my pet because he's getting in the way of my screenshot here. Yeah, well, none of those look good enough. All right, what do we got? 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Let's just hearth out of here. We'll clear out my inventory a little bit, and then we'll reassess what we want to do. Actually, I have quests to turn in. Let's not hearth out, because that'll put me further away from these quests. I did get these items from the auction house. I got the Blurred Axe, which is from the vendor in Theramore Island. I also got the Callous Axe, which again is also from the vendor in Theramore Island. I got the Wolf Bracers, which is from the vendor, I believe, in Duskwood. So someone had bought these and put them in the auction house, so I bought all 3 of these guys. So these are going to be nice upgrades for me. It's weird that my Kui nameplate shows the Serpent Sting debuff, but it's not showing other debuffs on the target. It's very strange. It's not a problem I've had with Kui before, so I'm not sure if it's just a configuration. Yeah, I know. Hey, Frolomir. Yeah, that server restart in 1 minute. So. Anyway, so yeah, Kui, like, I'm not showing all the auras. Display auras cast by you. Show. These are the ones that we're gonna show. I mean, I don't understand. Let's add. I mean, these are the ones it should show, but it's not showing, like, it's not showing Wing Clip, for example. Let's see if that does. Let's see if that works. Oh, we can't tell because the server went down. Server's good. No, it's great. Server's gonna be down for, they said, 15 minutes. So I guess we will see what time. It's currently 12:23 a.m. So we're just gonna play something else for 15 minutes, I guess. Or we could look at, let's see, what else can we do for 15 minutes? We've got the talent tree here. We can take a look at the talent tree. There's a couple. I can probably blow through 15 minutes just talking talents. This is the talent tree I was for leveling, but for PvP, I think we have to. We'd want to change this up a little bit. I think we'd want to go Hawkeye and probably put it to. And then I think for PvP, for like arena, we're gonna probably go with entrapment. And I saw that even people were running with improved wing clip, which is, I don't know. I mean, 3 talent points, it only gives you a 20% chance, which is not bad, but it seems like a lot of talent points just to get a 20% chance to do something. I don't know. But I mean, you do need to get down to the next level. I mean, I like deflection personally, but it's not. I mean, this would be better than deflection for arena. And then let's reset this tree. And then, so a lot of people were doing with something like this. And then let's see, Proved Hunter's Mark. Grab aimed shot. I mean, with this build, we can actually get Scattershot and Wyvern, which is pretty powerful, but we're going to miss out on Entrapment, which is going to be really good. What was the other one? And let's see. It's the custom content. Points left 0. Yeah, so readiness. I don't think my build. Yeah, see, in my build I didn't have readiness. So yeah, so readiness would be pretty much a must for arena. So there's a couple. So like there's this build which is more like going towards like arena. Um, mm, this would be more like an arena build, and then this would just be like a leveling kind of, like really for leveling for damage. You know, Beast Mastery is going to be like your best bet for just like PvE. Beast Mastery is the best for Burning Crusade, like damage wise. I'm pretty sure they said that pets are going to be set up TBC, so let's take a look. So if we look here at Hunter, all right. Hunters have received a new pet family, foxes. Okay, aspect of the pack. Pets no longer gain resistance since every level pass. Hunter's pets continue. Okay, so Hunter's pets continue to use the Wrath of the Lich King talent menu, but has been revamped to bring it closer to the abilities you would have gotten from the Burning Crusade's pet training menu. So I'm not super familiar with, because I haven't played a lot of Wrath of the Lich King Classic or TBC Classic, so I really don't remember those trees very well, the talents, and so for me that doesn't really mean a lot to me, unfortunately. So it's going to be kind of odd to see. I'm just gonna have to figure it out. I've kind of actually I was watching a video, a really good video actually. This one right here, and this guy really went to basically TBC Classic Hunter Pet DPS Guide. And he really talked about the numbers, like how pets scale, kind of what talent points you're going to use, and it was a pretty good video. It really went into showing you how Beast Mastery pets can do like a ton of damage. Like a ton of damage. You can, like basically all the pets in TBC are 2.0 attack speed. They normalize them to 2.0, whereas like in vanilla you could go from anywhere from 1 up to 2.2. I don't. It was just slower pets, but yeah, but they got normalized to 2. But with serpent strikes or whatever it's called, I think serpent swiftness, and with some of the talent points in the talent tree, namely frenzy. You could actually get your pet's attack speed to drop below 1. And there's also some other talent points in here, like, let's see, Serpent Swiftness, which increases the range combat attack speed and your pet's melee attack speed. So with Serpent Swiftness coupled with your Frenzy, your pet's attack speed gets down really, really low. There's also another talent, I think, where basically when you get critical hits with your bow, it does something to your pet's damage. But anyways, yeah, here it is. I guess when your pet when your pet scores a critical hit, but I thought there was one for you. But anyways, the point is your pet's going to do a ton of damage, and Beast Mastery Hunters were actually #1 on PVE on the DPS tier list, which surprised me. I didn't remember that Beast Mastery Hunters were #1 on damage. Your pets are still fairly squishy, especially in PvP. People are going to try to take your pets out in arena, so that's going to be so. There is a PvP spec that revolves around survival, and this is pretty much it. This is pretty much, and this one's your damage isn't as heavily dependent on your pet with this particular build. This particular build is going to give you a little bit more control with Wyvern Sting, with the increased duration of entrapment. With Clever Traps, you'll be able to you can Wyvern Sting someone into a trap, and you can CC them for like 25, probably 30 seconds almost with that CC chain, which is a very, very long CC with only 2 abilities. So that's very powerful. And then with readiness, you can pretty much imagine you could probably just do it again on the other target, the other person in the team. So pretty interesting. And then you don't really have. I don't think we have improved drains on this one because we haven't gotten down into it. But if you look here, there's improved stings. Like if you're really having trouble with teams like that had like priest mage or something, you could respec into more like this build here, where it's more focused on like damage from your shots, but also it has Scattershot for more CC control, and it also has improved sting, so it's going to increase the mana drain by your Viper Sting by 30%. So if you were running like a Hunter Priest setup, especially if you were doing that, you could be doing like a Hunter Shadow Priest or Hunter like Disc Priest. You could, and there's no resilience in Project Epoch either for Arena. So since there's no resilience, that's not going to reduce the, it's not going to nerf the mana draining. So if you ran with a drain team like this with this build with a priest, you could really like cause some serious problems for mana users with just by draining their mana very quickly. So that's another interesting setup. But yeah. What other things can we see on the changes they've made? Okay, yeah, spells, these world buffs are removed in raids. We know that. These are the instances they've overhauled. Dead Mines within caverns, Scarlet Monastery, Dire Maul removed as a dungeon. I love it because I don't like Dire Maul. They've added a Stone Talon Caverns dungeon, which is cool. Toll Barad has been added, which is really cool. And then added reworked mechanics and loot for the following dungeons. So a lot of these dungeons have reworked mechanics. So that's cool. And other changes. Yeah. I don't know what we want to do. We need to kill some time. I don't really want to log into another game and play. Let's see if there's any Bitcoin news we can watch. I don't think so. No.
Hey, my name is Stiggs, and welcome. Additionally, if you haven't significantly back on, their second alpha test is coming, dubbed the Wilderness Alpha, and is kicking off on April 23rd. It's going to house up to at least 100,000 players, and it listed how they're going to organize their servers so that testers can plan where and how to link up with their friends and guilds, which is always useful to know. NCSoft officially at their investors meeting decided to announce completely out of nowhere that Guild Wars 3 is not only confirmed, but already essentially in development, which is... that was unexpected. I don't think anybody that I know anticipated Guild Wars 3 being announced in such a way, but I am very excited, nevertheless, to not only cover it, but also to potentially get into it one day. Palia reported that they were hit with layoffs, affecting roughly 35% of their entire studio, which is always disappointing to hear. Palia was highly anticipated by a lot of people, and unfortunately, it underperformed to an extent. It didn't achieve the success that people were expecting, but 49 staff members were laid off in total and are now jobless, looking for work. I mean, this was an attractive looking game. This was a game that I was very curious of. Mrs. Stiggs did a video on this. She had a lot of fun in it, but ultimately it couldn't achieve what it set out to achieve, and as a direct result, they had to let people go. Now, before we continue to discuss any additional games, let me take a moment here to thank our incredible patrons over on Patreon who allow for me to continue to do dedicated videos like this every single day. You guys are absolutely phenomenal, and I cannot thank you all enough for the support. Now let's keep talking. The Quinfall is holding applications for their second closed beta. The applications will be closed on the 10th of April.
The Quinfall is kind of it's kind of a clusterfuck. I don't think this game's going to be any good. They've done a lot of stuff where they basically stole like art assets from others. They basically use like pre-built assets. They really didn't develop it. But we'll see how it goes. I don't have a huge amount of faith in that the Quinfall is going to be a very good MMO.
And they've released several new videos in anticipation of that test phase. If you're interested in playing it, I'm not personally, but I mean I might
not either.
Still cover it. I don't know. Dofus Touch officially launched as of the last couple days. Or shit, when I played it, I don't know how.
I wanted to see,
which, as they state, is good. First time I think I've ever even heard of it in its first few days. That the closed beta will run for an entire videos or anything at all.
Yeah, I want to see the Throne of Liberty information here.
Protocol, which cannot release until this game does. Unfortunately, it does turn out that this is under an NDA, which means no one can talk about it, we can't discuss it, we can't share images, we can't share videos or anything at all. Again, it begins on April 10th and runs through April 17th. That means that the closed beta will run for an entire week, and we still won't be able to share or showcase anything at all, which is incredibly disappointing. Because all I want to do is play the global version and show you guys what it's like. But I can't do that. Astra Knights of Beta officially launched onto Steam, and admittedly did pretty horribly in its first few days, but it seems to have kind of balanced a little bit more, gotten a few more positive reviews, so it's no longer mostly negative. Now, it was mostly negative due to the, I believe people were claiming monetization that was too similar to Genshin's, but instead where Genshin actually gives you some currency as an earnable resource in game. From what people mentioned, Astra Knights of Beta did not, and were not nearly as generous. And Genshin isn't even known, really, for its generosity. Sky Children of the Light is officially launching into early access on Steam as of April 10th. This is a beautiful game. Seriously, this is an MMO that was first brought to my attention by Cry, an old MMO friend of mine. He told me one day, Sticks, have you played Sky Children of the Light? Because this is one of the most beautiful MMOs I've ever
Actually,
played.
I like Sky Children. I actually like it.
I played it and I was
That's
like,
a good game.
Shit, dude, you're right. Now, Mrs. Six played a little bit of their tests.
That's a pretty cool game.
She had a lot of fun. She had to stop herself from playing so she doesn't burn out, so she can actually play it when the game releases on April 10th. And yeah, I'm really kind of looking.
So I did just sign up for the Throne and Beta. So you guys, if you want to get into Throne and Beta, the one he's talking about, the Throne and Beta global confidential closed beta test for the global release, make sure you go to Throne Liberty's website here and just click the sign at the top, and it's going to go to your Amazon account, because basically Throne of Liberty, as you guys probably already know, is being published by Amazon. I've already played the Throne of Liberty, the Korean version, and it's an interesting game. It's not, there's good things about it, but there's a lot of bad things about it. Like the combat's a little clunky. But it's still one of those games that I think, if you've never played it, I think it's definitely worth playing. So yeah, I definitely try. And I think if you're going to be interested in playing Throne of Liberty, I definitely think you're going to want to try out the beta test, because I think it's one of these games that if you're either going to really hate it, or you're probably going to either hate it or love it. I don't know. Maybe we'll see, but check it out. But yes, the Sky Children, and actually he was talking about Cry, which the Cry used to be. Cry was a streamer that was around a while ago, and he stopped streaming. I don't know. He just stopped doing it. If you go to his YouTube channel, let's see, Cry here.
The last time
you can see that his last video, he did a video 4 months ago? Wow. Because I thought he had basically quit doing any content. Like, see, look, 3 years ago. Here, 3 years ago. So actually, I guess a year ago, he came back. But you can see here was his farewell, where he stopped basically covering. I can't believe it was 3 years ago.
The year is 2020.
So this is the first time he actually came back after being gone for quite a while.
And the era of Cry has faded, leaving behind nothing but memories of what once was.
Yeah, but I guess he's come back and done a few videos.
The last time I touched Black Desert was around March 17th of 2020. I was recording.
But anyways, yeah, this Sky Children of the Light's a pretty interesting game. How have you enjoyed Dragon's Dogma 2 so far? I mean, it's okay. My biggest problem with Dragon's Dogma 2, and it's kind of the same problem I have with Dragon's Dogma 1, is the game's a great game. I really like the game, but the controls are so bad. Like, the controls aren't very good. It's obviously made for a console, and I'm not a console player. I don't like to use a controller. I like to use my keyboard and mouse, and so the controls can be a little bit frustrating in that game. But having said that, it's a really good game. I'm not enjoying it as much as I thought I would, which I still I'm not enjoying as much as I thought I would, you know. We talked. I think Epic's probably going to release, and the only reason we're not in Epic right now is because they're just doing a patch right now. We'll see if the server's back. But I'm not enjoying Dragon's Dogma 2 as much as I thought. But as far as the Epic release, they haven't said when they're going to release it yet. But I would guess 2 to 3 months. My guess is 2 to 3 months they'll release it, because this is beta 3. I think they did say this is kind of supposed to be. I thought they said it was going to be the last beta. And this beta is going for like 3 months. I mean, I'm sorry, for a month. This beta is going for like a month, and they're going to take all the feedback and all the bug reports and then probably fix them. And they'll probably do one more really short, I would imagine one more really short beta or something. And then after that, I would think they would release it. So I'm going to say 2 to 3 months maybe. Yeah, so Dragon's Dogma on the PC is just really, really frustrating. And I was playing the fighter, and I got into a particular area of the map where I was looting, and I don't know if I was not supposed to be in that area of the map, but I was looting some chests, and like 3 lizardmen attacked me, and they were just kicking my butt. I mean, they were really beating me up, and that was a little frustrating. The one thing that I didn't like that much, and since this server's not up yet, at least it doesn't feel like it's letting us in. I could show you that probably really quickly. Let's see, custom content. Let's close this down. I mean, I don't know if we can get in. One thing that was really frustrating was that one thing I don't like in Dragon's Dogma is that when you execute a skill, like, and you're in the mid, like halfway or maybe even 60 or 70% through the completion of the skill, if you get hit. Hey, Cerebrus, thank you for subbing, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks for the sub. So if you go to Dragon's Dogma, if you're in the middle of like an attack and you get hit, it completely stops your attack, which is kind of unusual. I mean, maybe not unusual in like a Dark Souls games, but I don't really play Dark Souls games. I don't remember the original Dragon's Dogma being like that. Maybe it was. It probably was. But I play more MMOs than I do games that are like Dragon's Dogma, that are like more like a Dark Souls style combat to some degree. And so I don't really like that. I think that if I'm in the middle of a swing and I'm almost done with that swing, even if I get hit, I should be able to finish the swing. And that was really frustrating, I think, for me. Yeah, and so I think that was really frustrating, and I'll show you what I mean. We can try to demonstrate that. I was able to get Reshade working in Dogma, but I had to install some sort of weird other add-on, other kind of thing. So if I go into Dragon's Dogma 2,